Supposed to be 50 by 50, 9 feet at least, and it's not that. It's taking up what? It's supposed to be 3,500 pounds. You said, right?
3,500 pounds, taking up 29 feet. She told me the pallet was 50 by 50.
This pallet's definitely not 50 by 50, man. This pallet is as long as me, as big as me, longer than me. I've been here since 7 o'clock. I called them and the guy was like, trying to get ourselves situated right now, y'all. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A flatbed just got loaded. So it just died in the process of me busting my 5th nut. You see what's on my trailer, right? So we should be getting paid double, right? We're gonna keep going forward. Pulled over right now, but Kojo, which is also he's that guy when we went to go get the truck. If you guys remember that video,
what shift you get?
Shift?
Yeah, and you good to go.
And Kojo right there. If y'all know who Kojo is, y'all probably remember from a couple videos ago. He was the guy who helped us make sure the truck was straight. He drove it all the way home for us. So Kojo's getting ready to pass me right now, and I know he's not gonna stop. He's gonna keep going. We got a good load though, man.
Yeah, that's you right there?
Yeah, man, they got me for a tire. Kojo truck looking good, man.
Why they got you a tire, man?
I don't know. Kojo got a good load, man. Saying, and I'm happy I put this here, I put that there, and I put that there, and I put this there, because this, as you can see, is broke. Somebody on the highway was telling me that it broke, and as you can see, it is definitely broke. So we're finna tighten it back up. It's unfortunate. I'm glad we caught it at this time, because the load ain't shift, so it's not like it's a crazy headache, you know what I mean? Guy here said that he can't unload me. He had literally be somebody driving around the Florida, but he said he can't touch my freight. Somebody else has to touch the freight. I have to wait till 9 o'clock. I've been here since 7 o'clock. I called him, and the guy was like, "There's nothing we can do until we get there at 9 o'clock." And he was like, "I thought I told the the dispatcher, which is not my dad, but the broker himself. I thought I told the broker that have him there by 9 o'clock." So we've been here since 7 o'clock. Nice Peterbilt. Ooh. Love to see it, but we've been here since 7 o'clock.
Get back to what you've been doing.
All right. Start recording. You said quit slacking. All right, so that's about it. It's about done now. Gonna go ahead about my merry way. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping I can get him to talk again. He was starting to say something. I don't think he wanted to say it, but he was starting to say something. He said, "How much you getting paid for the load?" I told him $2,400, and he was like, "Oh man, broker's really getting y'all." And I was like, "How much did they charge you to bring it over here?" And he was getting ready to say it. I can see it. He was getting ready to say it, but he stopped saying it. I guess maybe because he, maybe he didn't want to give up being I don't know. But he was getting ready to say it, man. So hopefully he can tell me how much these folks be charging for these type of loads, so I can see, so I can really tell y'all how these brokers be getting us, man. Broker probably got like a good $1,000 off this load, man. They can't expect me to deliver this within the next day or two, and this is the wait.
Yeah.
Like, this right here kills your time.
Are you even going to be able to pick up the other one?
I should be able to. What time they close? Around 2 or 3, right?
They close at 3.
Yeah, I should be able to pick that one up, I think.
I hope so. It's 12 o'clock already. You're talking about 6 trucks in front of you.
Well, 4. 50 by 50, 9 feet at least. And it's not that. It's taking up what? It's supposed to be 3,500 pounds, you said, right?
3,500 pounds, taking up 29 feet. She told me the pallet was 50 by 50.
This pallet's definitely not 50 by 50, man. This pallet is as long as me, as big as me, longer than me. They told us it was supposed to be them small things right there. And it was supposed to be 6 of them going to Omaha. And it's only supposed to take up 29 feet of space. 28 feet of space, actually. Yeah. That's taking up the whole trailer. Yeah. So.
Jay, those pieces, it's supposed to be 6 pieces going to Omaha Steaks in Omaha, Nebraska.
All right.
They're supposed to be 50 by 50 by 66 inches high.
That's 4 feet by 4 feet.
Yeah, just a little over 4 feet.
By 6 feet high.
Yeah, that's not what they got for me. It's taking up the whole trailer. It's completely different than what it's 9,200 pounds. I looked at the paperwork and that's where it says it's going. It says it's going to Omaha. I mean, I can get the paperwork and get the guy out here one more time if y'all would like.
Well, I mean, it's AC parts and they were supposed to be 540 pounds apiece.
Yeah, it's AC parts. I'm looking at it, it's AC parts, but it's not what you're saying it is.
Okay, well, ask him one more time, because that is a lot different than what we were told.
What are you supposed to get? 6. 540 pounds each. 50 inches by 50 inches by 69 inches tall. Basically a pallet.
Yeah.
My dad frustrated right now. I'm frustrated right now. Everybody frustrated.
But I guess they must have gave y'all the wrong deal, but those are the units. Wow. Yeah, so I apologize about that. But they must have gave y'all the wrong deal. Yeah. Yeah, that's 3 times the weight, man. She's trying to give me extra $100 to take 3 times the weight.
Video was supposed to be. It was supposed to be how much money can Hotshots really make. That's what I was looking forward to, because I was picking this up, which was $4,200. Then I was picking up a load that I always pick up from, which was $3,200. Then I was picking up another load that was, I think, $1,200 or $1,500, all in the same day, going the same way, Omaha, Nebraska. It was going to take me about 2 days to get there, maybe a day and a half, really, to get there. And then I was going to drop those loads off either Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Boom, $8,400 dropped off. That's Wednesday. Pick up another load. Me and my girls probably gonna go to Cali or Utah. Probably drop off another 20 something, maybe like 22 or something like that. And boom, that would have been a $10,000 a week on top of the $2,400 that I dropped off this morning. So that's what the video was supposed to be. But now we're in a situation where the broker, which I know for a fact, because I know what they do. People always say, no, the brokers don't do this. They're really good people. No. This lady is paying us $4,200 to take something that's that size. Go and get that ready quick, baby. That's something that's that size. She's paying us $4,200 to take that. But you see what's on my trailer, right? So we should be getting paid double, technically, right? Or I won't say double. Not no, they ain't gonna pay no $8,400, but they could. They could pay like 5 or 6 to go all the way up there. So they know what they're doing, man. She's probably taking $1,000. And with that being said, earlier today when I dropped out that $2,400, the guy who took that load off my trailer, he said himself, "How much you getting paid for the load?" I told him $2,400. He said, "Man, these brokers, they be doing y'all bad, man." I mean, he didn't get into the numbers, and I was asking him like what the numbers was, but I didn't want to keep asking him because he wouldn't go do something else. But he was about to get into it. So imagine the broker taking like $1,000, maybe $1,500 off of your load. You don't even know it. You see how upsetting that can be? I get it, they're supposed to make their money, but you're not out here doing the work. You're not actually doing the physical labor. You're not out here in the hot sun, tarping, strapping, none of that stuff. But you out here taking $1,000 or more off of a load that you ain't do. You feel what I'm saying? That's wrong. She know what she's doing. Kathy, you know what you're doing. No. Check it out. Yo, tires are good. I know my tires are good. My tires are good. Butthead over there decided he wanted to get me out of service because I got 20 PSI on my truck, on my tire. Look, I've been to Tennessee so many times. Coffee County, Tennessee. Their weigh station is always open. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
What?
Holidays, birthdays, anything they is open. They is open. Every time I come in here, at my last video where I was talking about Mr. Black, Big Black, when he was up there and I got pulled over for the same thing with the truck, well, now I was with the truck, with the trailer. I'm gonna tell you what he did in a minute too, but we're gonna go and try to take the tire off, and I'm gonna tell you something that they try to do. You gotta watch out for it, but I let them do it because I was like, I'm good, I'm clean, you ain't gonna get me. But we're gonna go and try to take this tire off, put my spare on, and go about our merry way. Try to get about these people's face. First thing that I already knew that was gonna be an issue was, when I pulled in, I have my CDL, so if you guys who don't know me, Hotshot Benny, I do have a Class A CDL, and I drive Hotshot. I pulled in, I was 28,000 pounds when I pulled in. So from jump, I already knew that, okay, this is a potential or a situation where I'm gonna get pulled in because he wants to see if I have my CDL. I already knew that I had a possibility to get pulled in off of that right off the rip. Two is Coffee County, Tennessee. They always pull me in. They always will pull you in too. They're always open. I know some people say on the weekends that some weigh stations are closed. No sir, not Coffee County. Coffee County, Tennessee, them boys is always open. They're always open. I pulled in, I'm looking at them, and it's like 5 of them in there. 5 of them in there, and it's like 5 police cars. So I'm already telling myself, I'm glad I didn't drive past it. I'm glad I came in, because they called me in. 28,000 pounds goes up on the scale. They had me there waiting for 2 minutes. I'm sitting there just patiently waiting. Finally says, pull to the back. Pull to the back, right? Pull to the back. He comes out, he says, where are your IFTA stickers? All right, so let me show you guys. I said, boss, I have IFTA stickers up there. That's on this side, also on the other side. I'm gonna show you the other side just so I can, I clear my case on my end. I also have my IFTA stickers on the other side. From there, he's like, I don't see them. And he looks, he's like, oh, there they are. So in my mind, I already thought to myself, I already knew the type of person that he was. Some of you guys are gonna comment right now and tell me, he could have really been telling the truth. He could have really not seen that. They have all these lights shining on your truck, shining on your trailer so they can see the labeling and the markings on your truck. It's a reason why the lights are there, for a reason, for that specific reason. He wanted me to come in. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He's a DOT officer. Then he says, have you had an inspection on this truck in the past couple of months? I said, I had an inspection, but not with this truck because of the fact that we don't drive this truck. This is our reserve truck. So he said, all right, we're gonna do a level 1 inspection. I said, all right, fine, let's do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm legal. My clock is legal. My truck is solid. I had confidence in my truck and my setup that I'm good to go. My tires, I just got my tires changed. I was really confident. He goes through the whole inspection. I am passing with flying colors. Everything is solid. Everything is good. I'm straight. I'm Gucci 100. Everything is passed with flying colors, correct? He takes EOD and he says, send me your logs for today. I sent him the logs. Make sure you tell them that. When they want to look at your logs, tell them, hey, look, can I send it to you? They're not, and I'm gonna say this, I don't know for sure. This is for me hearing it from somebody else and also hearing it from a DOT officer himself. I'm not permitted to touch your logbook. Now, if anybody really knows the real laws behind that, let me know. He goes inside the weigh station, he comes back about 20 minutes later. He was in there for a good 20 minutes. Yeah, the logs didn't go through. Let me see your EOD. So in my brain, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give you my EOD. Wrong mistake, I shouldn't have done that, but it's cool. I gave it to him because I felt like there's nothing to hide. I'm going to give it to you. It didn't send through, so I'm thinking, okay, you taking the EOD to send it to yourself again. Not this guy. He goes through my whole logs. I'm gonna tell you why he's gonna go through my logs. If you are driving illegal, which I was not, let's say that for instance you leave the house, you don't turn your clock on, you go pick up a load because it's only 30 minutes away, right? But let's say you leave your EOD plugged in but you don't turn your clock on, right? Your EOD will pick that up and it will mark it as an unidentified driver in the system. What he was hoping for was I had an unidentified driver in the system that he can mark it for and ding me for that on my EOD. That would have been a violation in itself. After that, he went on to check my tires for a second time. Now, reason for this is being, in this system, if y'all remember from that video with when I said Big Black and I got that first DOT check with my first My first time being back on the road with Tiffany, they checked my tires on my truck and I had low PSI. They put that in their system. So when my name runs up in their system, it comes up as, oh, well, when he was here before, he had tire issues. So he already did a full inspection. He comes back for a second time and does another inspection, but just on my tires. He checks my tires. So he's doing this. He's kicking my tires, making sure that they're good. I'm talking about he's getting up in there, making sure that they're good, doing what he's got to do, right? Doing everything that he's got to do. Comes up to me, he said, I'm gonna go get a gauge. I'm like, all right, do your thing. So I'm thinking like, I already done changed all my tires. Like, what does he need a gauge for? He brings me up, he says, hey man, I need you to check this out. I go check it out. It's only got like 20 PSI. I think it was 10 or 20 PSI in it. It's unfortunate. It is. Even he missed it. He missed it twice because there's so much weight. I couldn't really tell that the tire was flat. So that was my experience, and that's what he did. It sucks that they're like that. I think it's cool stuff like, you know, go around the truck, go around the trailer, people like to go around the circle, get a picture of the full load. Maybe you might want to get on top of the trailer and then go over the load. Hear them straight.
No, do your job. I got this.